first half, second half, Scott?
I've never seen anything like that. 73 points, 19. I don't know if that's ever happened.
It's an NBA record
yeah,
they were talking about.
I know most of you didn't go to UC Irvine, but that's 54 points difference. It's never seen anything like it. That's inspiring, but it's also kind of like I would tell the guys. It's kind of like an NBA season. There's ups and downs. This game is like this game. You know, giving up so many points and then locking up on the defensive end, allowing them 0 threes. Is kind of like the ups and downs of a season. You know, we've had some moments that we haven't played to our standards, but we still just kept chipping away and figuring out ways to get better. You know, I thought yesterday's film session was good. I thought today's shoot-around was good, and it parlayed that into a good all-around effort, other than their threes that hit in the first half. But I don't know what more you could have done. They hit some tough shots, and that's what they do.
From a mental
What message did you give at halftime to your guys about what to do defensively?
Well, a couple things. We showed every three. We showed every three. There was mistakes, there was some effort, and then there were some tough shots. And we knew if we were going to stay in this game, that we were going to have to clean up the three-point line. And another thing, I told them we scored enough points to win this game in that first half, 59 points. You know, also, if you times that by 2, what is that? 118.
Coach, talk about Reggie's performance, especially in the second half.
Reggie was good. You know, Reggie was good. You know, when Reggie gets guys involved and locks up on the defensive end, he makes us a better team. And I thought he did a good job with his hands. He did a good job of staying engaged on the defensive end, but he got everybody involved. He didn't have a lot of assists, but he got us in an offensive pattern every time down the court. Those are the areas that we've been working on the last couple of weeks. And we're going to continue to work on to see growth. You know, it was a good win, but we don't just rest and, you know, because you can't. We play the Warriors tomorrow night in our home building. You still got to come out and be excited about the game and excited about playing well for 48 minutes.
What impact did Perk and Stevens' physicality down low have on this one?
Well, Perk plays good defense. You know, he's one of our anchors defensively. He's a great screen setter on offense. I know he doesn't score a lot of points that a lot of people want him to score, but that's not what he does. His role is to lock up and don't allow us to have to double team. As you know, we never double team. He plays the guy mano a mano, and the guys can stay home on all their shooters. But he did a good job. He did a good job on Howard, but he has to come back and do the same thing on Bogut.
Was that second half the best you've seen your team play defense?
This year, yes. I mean, especially from the first half. You know, the 12 threes, 19 points. You don't expect to ever hold an NBA team, let alone one of the best scoring teams in the game. But I thought everybody did a good job on Harden, playing him. You know, he had 16 in the first half, 0 in the second half. But I thought everybody chipped in and did a good job. Kevin was really good when we needed him down the stretch, and he's one of our better defenders. We don't want to put him on the best offensive player to start the game, but I feel confident enough that he can guard the best player anytime throughout the game.
I'm sorry, I couldn't quite follow you earlier. You said you showed them every three at halftime.
Yeah, we showed every three at halftime, and there were some that we made some mistakes in our switching. There were some that we made some mistakes in our communication and transition, and there were some that we just got beat off the drive on the kickouts. But there were some that they made tough shots, and that's what they do. If you expect to hope that they miss, chances are they're not going to miss. You have to make sure that you do everything to make them miss. And I thought we did a better job in the second half. Obviously, they made or missed a lot of shots in the second half, but I give our guys credit on the defensive end. We really did a good job of focusing in and not giving up in a 70-point half again.
From like a mental standpoint, what did it take out of your guys to be able to shake that off and heading into the second half? Is it an experience thing, or what is it?
You know, we've been through a lot of ups and downs, not only this season but years past, and we have a good group of guys together. Been together a long time. We understand that you're going to have some moments in a game, not moments that you like, but you can't get down, you can't give up. And same thing with the season. You know, we were rolling along, and then we had a little bump. and we're going to still probably end up with another bump down the road. We just have to do what we do all the time and do it every day and live with the results, and that's been our philosophy for a lot of years.
What helped your offense?
Last question there, Jay.
We made some shots. We saw some of we saw the ball go through the net, and when you see that, sometimes it just takes one shot. I thought it helped us. Serge made it tough too, and Jeremy hit a corner three, but it didn't count because I think it was 3 seconds. But we saw that go in, and it kind of gave us some hope that the basket is normal size here, and we started making shots in the second half.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank